Hello, everyone. My name is Donnie Cummins, and this is my group presentation. Unfortunately, I will not be able to have five individuals in front of me, so I am salvaging what I can for the rest of my grade. We had an emergency within the family. My pops had emergency heart surgery, so my family was at the hospital. So they were supposed to come over today, but due to the circumstances, um, I wasn't going to ask them to come over, and it was hard to get somebody here on a Friday for that. So I apologize, but I will salvage what I can because I think this has been a great class, and I'd like to tell you about my experiences of it. So, my introduction. Um, some of the stuff that I wanted to accomplish this semester. I really wanted to work on my group presentation skills. Um, I actually tested or assessed um, better than average for all groups, but my group presentation was the lowest. So that's what I decided to work on. Some of my strengths, I would say, is getting in front of people and speaking. Though you can't see it now, and like I said, I'm extremely sorry for that. Some of my other strengths is connecting with people. I do well connecting with people. I have great eye contact, great body movement, and I feel that I connect well with not just my peers, but and students as when I'm within my role at the college. I guess one of my biggest weaknesses would be the group communication portion of it. Being somebody that is a classified member, it's a little intimidating getting in rooms, as I spoke about in a earlier presentation, getting in rooms with high level faculty members and or administrators. So I wanted to work on my group communication skills with that and be able to lead a group. And so actually I was able to do this. This was on Wednesday of this week. We had faculty and staff members meet for what we're calling the ACPs, or academic career pathways, for students coming up in the future. And what we're doing is we're redesigning the student experience. So I was able to lead a group because I work in counseling, so I was able to let other folks know, the administrators, faculty members, and staff members alike, let them know how the process works in counseling as far as getting your education plan done and everything that goes into it, from students calling in or coming in to making appointments, all the way through until it's basically time for them to transfer, getting them that roadmap for your education plans. So some of the lessons that I learned this semester, wow. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the students, you all, and Professor Powers as well. Um, I guess my biggest learn this semester was that I am somebody that cares deeply about my communication skills, and somebody that loves to relate to the students that I'm speaking to on a daily basis within the counseling department. I guess the other big thing that I learned this semester was that you're never too old or never too educated or never have enough time to keep learning. Okay, education is the most important thing that we have, and it's something that nobody can ever take away from us. Some of the other things that I learned is just kind of sitting back and looking at what kind of communication skills we actually use every day, from our site, from our body language, and just like unseen or unspoken things, right? I learned a lot about that, and just kind of being able to take a step back and really think about these things. Like, for instance, if a student comes to me in counseling, what is their body language coming in? Or like going to the hospital, for instance, what was my family member's body language to see Pops, having heart surgery, and kind of just giving that empathy and seeing exactly how they feel. Is it the same how I feel? And it's with the students as well. I have to have some sort of empathy to know exactly how they feel, right? With their barriers and their trials and tribulations and what's going on outside of school. So I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I learned, is just that we need communication in all aspects, from spoken to unspoken, to to our body language, to the communications that we have with our loved ones, to the communication that we have in the outside world. All forms of communication is needed in order to make you a better person. So in my conclusion, I have to say that I was really amazed by the content and some of the stories that you students shared with me and with the rest of your peers. I really want to thank you all for helping me in my journey towards success, and being more communicative towards you and all your peers. I also really want to thank Professor Powers. She's an amazing professor, and I hope that you all will take her class again in the future. And if not, when you see her around campus, just say hi. Or if you see any one of your class members that you seen today, just say hi and smile. That goes a long ways. They could have been having a really crappy day, and just saying hi and give them that smile could make their day. So, in my conclusion, I love this class. It taught me a lot about things that I didn't know, and it was also a refresher on some of the courses that I have taken in the past. So I really appreciate it, and again, I'm sorry that I couldn't have some people here to watch me, but I have all you live folks, and I'm really, really excited to see what the future brings for all of you. Thank you very much, and have a great rest of the semester.